Okay, now now Thomas is going to hit a few chips for me. Let's just see you hit 2 chips here, Thomas. Okay. All right, that one came out a little bit hot, it rolled a little bit long of the hole. I think you could kind of tell that by the sound that it made.
Yeah.
It was more a clicky sound than, I talked about the click, the thud, and the smash. It was more of a clicky sound rather than the smashy sound. To get real technical in this video here. So. Okay, and that ended up being much better. So, so is there any particular thing that you did between the first and the second chip?
Yeah, I didn't swing as hard. This is a shot that I've struggled with a little bit.
Okay.
Just knowing how hard to hit it, depending on the lie,
Yeah.
And I feel like with this much green to work with, rolling it as much as you can is really the best way to go.
Absolutely.
It's something that I wouldn't say is one of my biggest strengths.
Okay. Well, and that's knowing, you touched on an interesting point. Knowing how far to roll it is part of the mental game, which we've talked about briefly. The mental game or the feel game, knowing what something feels like, because most of the short game around the green is about 10% technique and about 90% feel. So for these next 2 chips, what I want you to try just one. Maybe exaggerate pressing your hands forward, and think about landing the ball just over 1/3 of the way to the hole.
That was a little strong there, Chuck.
Okay, yeah, and that was not unexpected. So, so again, think about just carrying the ball to, and that's a much better result there. And I could tell from that shot that you the first shot was again a little bit clicky, but the second shot that you hit had a better sound to it because your angle of approach to the ball was a little bit more from the inside, and resulted in that sound. And also the carry of the ball helped you to get closer to the hole as far as the feel portion of rolling it out. You understand what I'm saying there?
Yeah, definitely. And you got to keep in mind, the more you press your hands forward, the less loft is going to be on the club, so the farther it's going to go.
Absolutely.
So managing that.
Absolutely.
And trying to, if I have this shot, trying to have a consistent forward press so that I know, how far the ball's going to go.
Absolutely, and that's a very good point. And so the thing about bringing that mental part in again is knowing how far forward to press your hands to get the shot you want. So that was a very good technique and a very good shot result.